Welcome to Instant Anime.
Just add music.
I'm Sarah.
I'm Jimmy.
Thank you for joining us. If you haven't before, this is a podcast where Jimmy and I listen to a song and make an anime for it. So we take 5 minutes separately to write down our ideas, and then we come together to make a mega anime. And that's what we're doing today.
Mm-hmm.
The first of 2019.
Oh, hey, yeah.
Yeah. Happy New Year.
Look at us go.
There we go.
January.
That's the one.
January.
That's the one.
January.
Janvier, you might say.
Yeah.
Because
Why?
Our song today is...
Is it French?
It is!
Oh.
And we didn't come up with it.
No.
It was a submission.
This is a suggested song.
Who's it from?
A wizard.
A wizard?
Who also serves coffee.
You don't say.
I do say.
Ah.
Yes.
That sounds like a pretty cool place.
Pretty hip.
Pretty
hip and happening.
Pretty cursed.
Pretty hashtag cursed.
Hashtag cursed!
Yeah, so who, what song?
Okay, so thank you to our coffee drinking wizard, our caffeinated wizard.
Ooh,
I like that.
That's
caffeinated
good.
wizard.
I like that too. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Caffeinated magic, something like that, yeah.
Yeah, half calf.
Second season.
There we go.
Half calf whiz.
To today's topic, the song is Kiffendir by Zao.
Yeah.
Zaho. And the song is KIF''N''DIR.
Yes.
And this is in French. So I was very excited.
You snapped to it.
I went, oh, this is French.
I had attention.
And Jimmy's like, yeah, it is.
I really hadn't listened to it before we both...
Yeah, but you knew.
I kind of.
Yeah, you knew. However, we briefly spoke before we started recording and decided that this lady needs to hang out with Chromeo. So
Oh, yeah.
that was the only thing that we discussed off air.
That's true.
But we were just so excited. We're like, damn.
Well, because
Does
they're
she
both
know
in
Chromeo?
like, Quebec, right?
Yeah, they're all Quebecois.
French Canadians,
Yeah,
basically.
so they should hang.
They should.
They should.
Because she's like classic R&B, and they're like new
Funky
style,
R&B.
funky, yeah.
We should tweet at both of them. Say, hey,
They're
y'all.
like, hey,
You know each other?
have you already done things together and we just didn't know about it?
Yeah, musically. of
Collab.
course. Let's.
Or date her. They're dating. They've won.
Oh,
And
he
Zhao.
has a girlfriend.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know who it is.
So
it
does
could
Pete.
be.
I've
See,
seen
I
them on
didn't know
Instagram.
I-
Very cute.
Okay, well, I'll
They're very
table
cute
that.
together.
I have
You
more
should-
questions, but
Yes.
anyway.
We're going to do the show.
Yeah, and if you haven't listened to Chromeo, just shout out to them. They had a good album in 2018, last year. That was good.
Yeah. Well, they usually have good albums. But this one
was
their
recent.
newest
Yeah,
release.
it
Their
was
full studio effort.
And they had lots of collaborations, which is why we thought she'd be great. Anyway.
This song is Zaho. Go listen to it now, go listen to it later, or don't at all. But it's what gave us ideas. Yay.
Yep, and that's where our ideas are coming from.
Let's do it.
So
Sure.
merci, Zao.
Cher me, merci.
And our, whoops, I threw my pen.
Merci, ID.
Apologies. Also, I tried really, really hard to not actually listen to the words
Oh, yeah.
so as to not
I
influence
heard a lot
my
of
idea. Yes, she said other
I
quite
got
often.
that.
Yeah.
I'm like, uh-oh.
I remember that from Duolingo.
I'm like, this is going to cloud my idea.
other.
I'm getting Lost vibes. You wouldn't get it. You haven't seen Lost?
I watched some of it once.
All right.
All right.
Hit me with your idea.
Okay.
Is it Lost?
If it is, then I really didn't watch enough of that show
Yep.
to realize.
I'll tell you if it's Lost.
Okay, stop
On my
me.
Lost-o-meter.
Stop me.
It's like a beep, 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 boop.
Okay, so when it goes beep, 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 it's really far.
That's when you're losting it. That's when you're lost
That's when I'm lost.
and you have made Lost again.
Okay, you
A
ready?
show that already exists.
Are you
Hit me
ready?
up.
Young woman. Okay. Joys a convent where the sisters or nuns, whatever you want to call them, take care of orphaned animals.
That's cute.
No beeping? No!
It's on the cold scale of the Lost-o-meter.
All right, I'll continue. You're cold. You're very cold. Oh, warmer. No, cold. So I'm picturing sort of a Pixar-esque feel to it. Maybe some sparse dialogue, maybe relying more on visuals.
I gotcha.
But the young woman connects especially well with birds and hums and sings with them quite often.
Very Disney princess of you.
But that's what the song sounded like. There was like this whistling and the harmonizations.
Oh, yeah.
And that was just what I saw.
Okay.
So an orphaned dragon is left at the convent, and the young woman, whose name I didn't end up coming up with,
Learns how to train it.
Sister something, is put in charge of the creature.
And it's named Toothless.
It's really not where I was. That's DreamWorks, and I said Pixar. But I was thinking the castle in the sky, like Laputa, how green it is, and like all the little creatures, and just that's kind of what I pictured. Is they're up in some like mountain.
Yeah.
And it's just very green, lots
Temple.
of little animals, kind of out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
So that's the setting I was picturing.
Cool.
And then
Spiritual.
I kind of ran out of time.
Yeah.
And
I spent a lot of time talking about a convent and a dragon and establishing that.
And then thinking of a name for her, which ultimately
you got
bankrupted me
caught up
time-wise.
on that one,
I was like, oh, I could do something really cool. And then I was like, oh, does it need to be religious,
I
like
see.
Mary or
and
Teresa?
then it was like, ding, ding, ding.
And I was like, no. So I don't know if someone like wants the dragon for evil purposes or
Usually,
what. But
that's the end.
that's what I came up with.
All right.
Was a setting and
5
not
minutes.
a story.
Sometimes you don't always get, you know,
can't always
start,
get
middle,
what
end.
you want.
I think rarely I get a full idea in my 5-minute period.
And this is one of them, and you're going to show me up right now?
And here we go.
Oh!
And here I go. No, my idea is very different though. So
Okay.
We got a tough one in front of us.
Okay.
For our first episode of January 2019.
Janvier.
Mine is about. Also, I'll preface with mine is heavily inspired because for whatever reason, the Return of the Obra Dinn is still in my mind. Like that game is just pervasive thought all day, every day.
It was fun to watch you play and like help. And
So you might get those vibes when
It's a good game.
Explain
I understand.
that my story is about a crew on a shipping vessel and their finding of a mysterious artifact on an ancient island.
Okay.
They are chased incessantly after they find it by what they can only assume are the sirens of the deep.
Oh, this is straight up Obra Dinn.
However, because of the modern nature of their vessel, it's like a shipping metal ship, modern times, they complete their contract voyage and all of the people who found the artifact break it up because it was like
Something breakable?
yeah, like an emblem part, and it's just gonna like crack off or whatever. They all take their chosen part of the strange artifacts back home. In this case, they all live all over the globe because they're contract shipmen and they're like really good at what they do. So
Okay.
they all end up over the globe. And once on land, the sirens continue their hunt for the artifact, but in the forms of close friends and loved ones.
Ooh, creepy.
Trying continuously to deceive the shipmates and rejoin the artifact so that the sirens can once again claim the earth as their own.
I don't like it. Yours is canceled.
I like mine. It's cool.
It's spooky.
I think I kind of mixed Obra Dinn with some like Lovecraftian, like eldritch horror
AKA
shit.
exactly what you've been reading.
Yeah, I know. It's been clouding my mind. But here we are now at your lovely nun singing dragon anime and my It Follows style siren
I was just
artifact.
hoping, as when you were like, it's a modern ship, and I was like, oh, it's gonna get funny now. Like they're gonna try and throw spears, and they're gonna be like, fuck, this isn't working, and then they're gonna just like climb aboard and be like, give us our shit, and then they're like, no.
It's very like Betty Boop of
So
they're just like, "Meh, meh, 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 give me your shit.
wah, wah, wah.
Yeah.
I'm a fish. No.
They're just very wiggly.
When's it get funny?
It sometimes there's comedy
Oh man.
because it's real.
Oh man. I just really thought they were gonna bang their little fists on the metal
I think
hull.
the shipping vessel cook is a funny guy.
Oh Lord.
You could say he's the comedic relief.
As we died. Okay. Why do you have to start off the year so
When did
spooky?
Return of Obra Dinn get funny? Never.
Yeah, but you said modern, and my hopes went with it.
Oh, I see.
Like I
'Cause
said,
things were
they
less
just like
sad as
banging
time
on
goes
the
on.
little hole of the metal ship.
I getcha. Nope. No luck.
Nope. All right, well,
So how do we combine singing nun with shipping nun?
okay. Quite the conundrum, perhaps.
There could be like the shipping business is shipping animals. That kind of is like...
Oh, that's not nice.
That's kind of... What is that one movie? Book? Life of Pi?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like a zoo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know that the movie didn't actually have a real tiger? It was all CGI.
What? Yeah, I did know that.
Yeah, so did I.
It's...
You haven't read the book, have you?
No.
Okay.
And I barely watched the movie.
I haven't seen the movie, but I have read the book. And that island with the you-know-whats really freaks me
Spoiler.
out still.
Spoiler.
I said you-know-whats.
I
Wait,
know.
has it been long enough I can say it?
The movie and the book?
Yeah, like, is spoilers
I don't remember when the
done?
movie came out. Was it 2016, 2018? Was it just
It was not last year.
2017?
There's no way. It was 2018.
It's 2019 now. Spoil it.
Teeth.
Teeth in the flower.
Yeah. That still messes with me.
Cannibal Island is cool.
Ugh.
It's not cannibal, it's just the man.
I read it when I was
man-eating island.
quite a bit younger, and that still just...
It's cool, because
fucked
it's all
me
just
up.
a metaphor anyways. But
What? Okay.
So maybe my like sirens of the deep are just a metaphor for something bad that happened to your friendly nunnery.
Okay.
Right? Was yours about multiple nuns, or was it mostly about...
it's a convent.
I know, but was it mostly about the one with the dragon?
Oh, it's the whole shebang. But
I know, but what's the
she's the main.
main dragon lady?
Yeah. But she
So,
has friends there. And
She's kind of like the captain.
townsfolk and whatnot.
She's kind of like the captain.
Oh, no, she's not in charge.
No, I know, but she's the captain of the dragon.
Yes.
I'm just trying to,
Well, I mean,
Put words that
obviously,
match.
the treasure you're looking for would make sense if it were a dragon or a dragon egg.
right?
I don't know how you'd break it apart unless they don't think it's real. They think it's like a weird fossil, and then they go to open it, and there's a dragon in there that's like, ah, and burns their eyebrows off because it's a baby.
I see. Or lights one of their cigars.
Then it's just Mushu from Mulan.
Oh, yeah. He did do that. Dragon egg seems so cliche, but might be the way to go.
It doesn't have to be a dragon. It was just a
Because I think these
bird-like
shipping guys,
mythical creature.
are the evil end to your unended story,
Okay.
And the nunnery is maybe like...
Secretly mermaids?
No. They've always been a part of some sort of group that grows dragon eggs or mythical animals or something.
Okay.
And so the people steal it, and then they try and break it apart, but then it's just a dragon.
Okay.
And then the nuns take the dragon back. It's their quest to save the dragon from being put in a circus or something, right?
Oh, poor circus.
Well, they're
dragon.
evil now. They're evil. Mine, the sirens were evil, but now I've flipped it. This is more interesting now.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is way more interesting now.
Okay.
Where the evil crew is being chased by the benevolent force of this convent. And the convent sends its elite nuns with, hear me out, nunchucks.
Oh, did not see that one coming.
Yeah, how about that? What do you think?
I have a little bit of a twist for you.
A secondary twist?
It's very similar to yours.
A little twinge.
There you go. Just a little.
A
It
little
only hurt
tweak.
a tiny bit.
Yeah.
So the convent is on a coast. They have a lighthouse.
Sure.
And they've got some museum. Say it's let's go to Canada. It's on the eastern coast of Canada.
Oh.
And because there's a lot of lighthouses
Way.
over there.
Way.
Well done. And
And I'm in a striped shirt.
oh my God, you're the guy in the Aubergine.
Horizontal stripes. Spoiler.
Sacre bleu. Invaders. Sorry.
Sorry if you didn't solve that one on your own, Oberdin player.
How long? That one hasn't been out very long,
No.
right? See, that's worse than the teeth.
Yeah, I know. That's okay.
Well,
It's vague enough. I think people will forget about it before they...
if we don't
Daniel's
keep
gonna
talking
be
about it.
pissed.
Oh, no. Hurry up and finish the game. Anyway, okay. So they have this...
There's multiple Frenchmen, too. It's not that. I'm just saying.
Okay.
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 Continue.
They have this lighthouse and museum where they have like these special rocks because there's these cool rocks on the eastern coast of Canada where it's all like red and stuff. Anyway, that part's real.
Yeah, I know. You got to put a little real bit.
Yeah. But they have these mystical rock things and they're actually dragon eggs. And everyone's like, oh, legend says this is like a dragon and Vikings or something. I don't know.
Sure.
But someone actually steals one because they're like, we're going to actually hatch this dragon. And then all the nuns are actually mermaids and they go after it.
The nuns are mermaids?
Mm-hmm, they're mythical. I mean, they keep after the egg. They're
Maybe there's like
the ones that are supposed to...
Not all the nuns are mermaids, but there's like a specific set of nuns that are mermaids.
I just figured they're all like mythical themselves.
Sure.
And they've been living forever and they do not age.
They're an ancient sect.
Although dragons
dragons.
and mermaids don't seem to mix because one can fly and one can swim.
True.
So maybe
But-
it's like the Loch Ness Monster or something.
But
so
it
it's a
kind of makes sense in
watered-ish
terms of
dragon.
like one being the matronly figure for the other one. And like maybe they taught dragons to swim. Maybe they're swimming dragons like what you're saying, Loch Ness Monster.
A water dragon.
Yeah.
That's a thing. The water dragon spirit
Definitely.
in Spirited Away.
Yeah.
Where he says, thank you. Take this weird thing.
Yeah.
You pulled a bike out of me. Which is based on a real thing. They cleaned up a river and found a bike, and that's how that character was created.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Isn't it? Anyway. Okay, so they're water dragons.
I like that a lot more.
This makes a lot more sense.
Yes.
Like maybe it can fly if it really needs to, but it's like a chicken where it's not airborne for very long.
Exactly, yeah. It's a last resort. Mm-hmm. Kind of penguin-y.
Yeah. Those wings aren't necessarily meant for it, but they try real hard.
They try real hard. But they're more
Maybe.
penguin. Like the dragons are more penguin and
That's my
slipping
penguin
and
noise.
sliding and swimming.
Yeah. They're like weird seals.
And they eat fish.
Yes. Yes, they do.
They're pescatarian dragons.
Oh my god, so am I. Well, to be
Dragon
seen on the
part.
dragon part. But that would be cool,
I
right?
like that. Yeah.
So then...
It's a good twist on the whole dragon thing in general.
Mm-hmm.
And it leads it to the mermaid thing making more sense as well.
Because everyone's like, oh, the legend says that these, like, mermaid siren creatures... Because siren's negative, right?
Siren is like siren call. You go into the water and then they kill you.
All right, so they're not sirens. They're mermaids.
I know, we flipped mine.
I know, but I'm going to use the correct terminology now.
They're mermaids.
Yes.
Our last mermaid episode was very different.
Yes.
This is dragon related.
Dragon water. Dragon water.
No
So-
relation to dragon tales whatsoever.
None. Not at all. There's no scales.
There's no
it's just
s-
eggs.
well, I mean,
there
they-
might be scales.
There's just dragon scales.
I mean, if they're
but
fishies, then they're like,
Definitely.
there's definitely scales.
yeah,
But
can't escape it.
they managed to convince everyone that their true story of being like the Watchers of the Eggs is just a weird myth, and it's a tourist
it's very
attraction.
convincing
and,
because it's a
ha.
museum and it's actual rocks, and some of the rocks are really just rocks.
yeah, of course, because they're like, oh, these just happen to form.
And then there's some that are egg-shaped that have the geodes in them, and they're like, see?
People were
Just crystals.
confused when they saw, I don't know, elephant seals or something, and they thought it was a dragon because of its rah noises and large size, something like that.
Yes.
But
The
then
majestic elephants.
you have some weird sect cult thing, magic that's like,
They're not weird.
what?
The nuns are weird.
Hey now, they're good guys or gals.
No, I think
good gals.
the crew isn't like a cult. It's just like
No,
pirates,
I'm saying
basically.
the one that wants it though knows what they're actually.
Oh,
doing.
sure, yeah, like a...
Presumably, they want to do a weird something to hatch the dragon and then take over the world.
Maybe there was a disgraced old nun that was banished from the sect. Not old, but like
No.
olden times. And they started... What?
I don't want them to be bad.
They're
Carry
bad.
On. Carry on.
They're not bad. They started a bad religion. They were banished. They knew the secret. They moved across the country, across the ocean, whatever. Started this rumor/true thing, passed it on generations, and then more and more people, followed this evil use dragons for labor thing, right?
Okay.
And then it gives them actually like a reason that they would know instead of just like rumor has it.
Well, how about you leave the poor nuns alone?
There's one nun.
And way back when, they used to be an orphanage for children as well. One of the children found out, went rogue, started his own stuff.
Okay, that's fine.
Thank you.
God.
Leave my nuns alone.
Can't have one evil nun.
No. It's for the Catholics or
It's
something.
in the spinoff.
Jeez. We're not planning spin-offs.
I'm already writing it down. Interns.
I forbid.
They're already furiously writing. Yeah, this is good. I just needed something from internal to make sense for the external to know, right?
All right.
Okay.
I'm going to say
I'm down with
we could make this more historical. The indigenous people of America had their children taken from them so they could be like...
So it's not that they're necessarily evil orphans. It's just that they were wrongfully taken in the first place.
To this orphanage that the nuns ran and were very kind, but they weren't the ones in charge of, ripping families apart.
Yeah, they weren't aware that these were these
But
disenfranchised
one
children.
kid was like, no, it's your fault, and decides to, I don't know, find out what's going on or something. Maybe
explores
there's
a depth of something that they're not supposed to.
weird stories in their family or something where they know.
Like
I don't know.
legends.
Yeah.
Like it would be before the white people came over, Like
Well, yes.
the dragons were there before.
Yeah.
But I think the sect is probably like more ancient than both. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like a
They've been there a long time.
diverse group
I think that would
of
work.
both native and like lighter skinned people.
So, yeah, it's just someone who lost their family, blames the wrong people, and thinks, I will get back at them, take over the world, and
then generations gone by, that hate supersedes all thought. Mm-hmm. A son of son of son of son.
because maybe
Takes a crew.
they're half mermaid themselves, and so they have the like almost immortal thing going on,
Oh, yeah.
but they can't actually swim.
Maybe.
They can't actually mermaid it up.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe.
But
I don't know if it's an immortality thing on the evil side. But maybe there's like a older person that's kind of pulling the strings as they're older than they should be.
okay,
Wink.
wink a wink.
Wink, wink.
Okay,
Yeah?
I think that's cool.
Cool.
Kid who's been wronged, blames the wrong people, attempts to acquire dragon for
Fails.
world domination.
Fails.
Tries again when
Escapes.
old enough to have a ship that they are in charge of,
Mm-hmm.
and manages to get it. Maybe there's like a weird orphan reunion, like a class reunion, and they all come back and see each other, and he...
For a class picture of orphans.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're educated.
Hey.
Anyway, not that that's necessarily a happy thing, but maybe that's the excuse. They all go back, and then all of a sudden the egg's missing during, like, the party.
Okay. Cool.
So it's...
I'm down.
Okay. And then...
The rest is history.
So does the... Obviously, they can't break the egg.
No,
into
but I think they
chunks.
do
They hatch it, you
hatch
think?
it, yeah.
Okay.
And then try and turn it evil, but it's like a benevolent creature, so it
It's just scared.
is not swayed, yes. And then it is rescued.
Yeah.
There you go. This is kind of movie-ish. I think
It
we're doing a
is.
short series.
Okay.
Definite beginning, middle, end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I think that would work.
sounds good to me.
Have we done it?
I think we've done it.
Are you happy?
I am.
Cool.
Are you?
Yeah.
All right. Let's...
Because birds also hang out near water.
There's, boobies.
All the little shorebirds.
Blue-footed boobies.
I don't know if they are from Canada, but yes.
Osprey.
Puffins?
Puffins?
Puffins.
There you go.
Because puffins are just
Porgs?
porgs. Yeah. Let's be honest. Isn't that actually how it was?
That's what I thought. I don't know. It was
In my mind, they are similar.
instead of editing out puffins, they just made them
superimposed porgs.
Yeah. Which is hilarious, if true. Big if true.
I choose to believe that there are
I
puffins.
choose to believe it's big. Yeah, so let's think of words, for this title.
Let's do it, eh?
We're in French Canadian. Mermaid word, dragon word.
We're going to get some weird shit.
Yeah.
But
Mythic word.
we have water. We can make it more basic.
Water word.
And like ancient word.
No.
Two. Okay.
I think, again, one concrete word, one...
So you want water to be the ambiguous word?
Yeah. Or mythic.
That's what I was saying. Like an ancient. Which one do you want to be?
I think I want mythic
Okay.
as the more broader
All
term.
right. So what's your more concrete?
More concrete term.
We are getting real technical here in 2019.
Would be like a... like a... Not...
Lighthouse.
I was like, orphanage word. No.
Sadness.
Dang it. Maybe not. Maybe water as the broad term, and then dragon as the less broad term.
Okay.
How about that?
Water dragon.
There you go.
Okay. Let's do it.
All right. Do you want to do a water word or a dragon word first?
I'll go with water.
Dragon word for me is 3, 2, 1. Breath.
Murky depths.
That's 2 words.
I know it's a phrase.
Murky breath.
Oh.
Depth breath.
Someone get that dragon a mint.
Murky mint. I'll do...
Dragon brand Murky Mints. Find it at your nearest convenience store.
The Merc's gone.
I'm Murky free.
All right, I'll do a water word, and you do a
Yes,
dragon word.
yes.
3, 2, 1, dive.
Treasure.
Hey.
Dive for treasure.
That's good.
Okay,
Yeah.
I also thought of bad ones.
Yeah, did you?
Yes, surf and scale.
Oh my god, that's bad.
If it were a comedy
Yeah, if the dragon exclusively wore sunglasses
and they surfed
and they surf it.
on something.
This is more of like a mythical realism
yeah,
thing, though.
it's a little more serious than surf and
A
scale.
little bit.
But just throwing those out there, those were my
Just in case.
yeah.
Surf and scales.
They just popped into my head.
Maybe there's an homage in this real show where there's like a bowling team and it's like the surf and scales.
Aww, that'd be great. The Nuns Bowl.
And surf and scales.
Or maybe they just like pay for children to bowl.
To bowl.
Or, T-ball or whatever. They
Youth
sponsor
activities.
them.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyhow.
All right. I like treasure because it's like hoard.
Yes.
And it's like these evil people are trying to hoard treasure of the knowledge of a dragon. Mm-hmm. And these water dragons, I feel like, don't really hoard treasure. They're more of like a benevolent, just kind of eat fish. The seals, I mean, they're kind of like elephant seals, like you were saying.
Yeah.
But they're actually like a mythical dragon.
Definitely.
They just don't have a lot of dragon traits.
They probably can't breathe fire.
No.
Do they breathe ice?
No, they just spit water.
Pachoo. They squirt gun. And they win.
That's the
every
thing.
time.
I don't think they're like a very like made to
Battle.
danger. Yeah, like made to.
Oh, that's gonna really upset the bad guys when they're like, provoke it for fire.
It. It's the captain now.
This is CEO Dragon here.
I imagine the dragon in a suit. It's pretty cool.
And then he puts on his sunglasses. Na.
And he gets in a red sports car.
But it's actually a speedboat.
Oh. This is the worst show ever now.
We did it.
We did it, folks. Cut print, surf and scales. Our interns are just like staring at us like, no.
This
What
is
do you
bad.
stop?
You had such a different idea. Okay.
We were already location scouting.
And we already have
French Canada.
the murky breath mints to sponsor.
It's true.
Surf
I
and
do
scale.
like murky mints.
Murky mint. Hum, nom, nom. Ah, minty fresh.
Maybe that's what they need to have mints in order to blow ice breath.
What was that? Like Chew 5 gum or like icebreakers? One of them.
5 had like a fire.
Oh, that was the music
Cinnamon
thing where they were on like a
I don't fucking know. Those
speaker?
commercials are ridiculous. Either way.
And also quite old, probably.
Either
now.
way, let's think of a title for
Oh,
real.
like a real one. Gotcha. Okay.
For real.
Shifting gears a little bit. What about Awaken the Egg? Because that's the whole goal of the bad guys.
The bad guys. But the nuns are trying to not awaken it?
They just want to protect it, I figure.
I guess so.
Like, they don't want to awaken it because they're scared of what might happen. Maybe something in the past happened where they were hunted. Or
like a dragon
used in a
made
circus
itself,
or,
Yeah. Too known.
They were endangered.
Yeah. So if they're in the eggs, they're like a preserved thing. I like it.
And it doesn't have to be egg, but just an idea. Because just awaken sounds like a horror movie.
Yeah, but I think Awaken the Egg is good. Awaken the Stones? Awaken the Egg.
I kind of like Awaken the Stones because everyone thinks the stones are eggs.
I like that too.
Does it make sense?
I think so. It's kind of like it's giving like a life force to these stones where it's like you have to have some blood tie to this ancient sect in order to awaken the dragon.
Okay.
Otherwise, it literally just is a stone.
Okay. And you just can't break it because it's made of dragonite. That's the one. Indeed.
The Pokemon.
Don't ask questions. That's what it is.
No, do you like Awaken the Stones?
I think I do.
I think it's pretty cool. It doesn't really... stones are such like a earth...
Definitely.
Word. It doesn't necessarily give me that like ocean vibe, but I think it's fine because they are like of the earth, but they're just on like a coastal lighthouse town.
Yeah, I can't think of like a water stone
I know, right?
word. Like crystal, ice.
I think stones is good though, since it's my word.
And as my word, it is best.
No, it doesn't give the like most dead on vibe of ocean, but it gives a like close enough.
We could do like Awaken the Waves.
I like it being the egg.
Okay.
So stone being the egg, for me, works pretty
Okay.
well.
Well, there's like sea glass and stuff. That looks kind of similar.
No, I personally, I really like Awaken the Stones. It has a very cool like...
it sounds rune.
standing stones kind of vibe. What are the thing, is
Like Stonehenge?
Stonehenge, yeah.
Yeah, the henges.
Yeah,
Awaken the henge. That sounds funny.
No, I think I'm pretty happy with Awaken the Stones.
Okay.
It sounds cool to me. I'd watch it.
All right. Well,
I'd watch it on Netflix.
what else do we need?
There you go.
Awaken the Stones.
Yeah. I'm down.
Okay, cool.
Sweet. Sounds good to me.
Cool.
Who do you want to be in Awaken the Stones?
I will be someone in the museum visiting.
Cool. Dang, you stole my idea.
Well, you know what? We can always be there together. It could be our first date.
I think I
All right.
am a pirate.
You're breaking up with me.
I think I'm
just
a
know
pirate
it.
man.
Okay.
But just like a lowly deckhand.
All right.
I'm
doing
I'm
work
also
now.
an elf. And a donkey.
And we're back to transporting animals all of a
Oh
sudden.
no, the stones. Yeah, I think I'm
You're
just a pirate man.
Lily pirate.
And I'm like, yeehar. Thank you, Captain, for my measly bread portion.
I thought you were going to say porridge for a second.
And bread porridge. It's delicious, actually.
Bread porridge.
Bread porridge. It's like bread pudding.
But porridgier.
Much more porridgier. And he's like, the captain's like, I was trying to get the pudding texture, but it didn't work.
So the cook is still the comedic relief.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
You got it.
I don't know how much time we're going to spend aboard, but I look forward to seeing you there.
It's got at least one one-liner in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's going to be your reaction when you see this joke being
Oh,
told.
look, it's Jimmy.
Yes. Yes. Good. So you're in a museum and you're like,
Mm-hmm.
wow, look at these rocks.
Oh, wow.
Shimmering rocks.
Yes.
Cool.
Maybe I instruct a child to stand in front of it or something.
I think the egg/rocks do have cool like runic symbols on them.
Yeah.
But in like a natural form, like egg patterny formation.
Yeah.
They're cool.
Why not? They're all like speckled and
Yeah.
I don't know why dragon eggs I think have some sort of lines on them.
That's kind of what I'm saying, like a runic line pattern.
Like a weird toenail.
Sure.
You know?
Really weird.
Yeah, like
Like, ooh, wow.
like troll toenail.
Should get that trimmed.
Should get that checked out.
So is there anyone you want that is famous in this show?
Julie Andrews.
Julie Andrews.
Yeah.
As a, oh, yeah.
And she just may be named Maria. What are you gonna do? But she will have a small part. She's an older nun.
Yeah.
She's just hanging out.
She's just hanging out. She's one of the higher ups.
Maybe she runs the nun prayer or something.
Quick one-liners.
I know so much about all of this.
Quick prayer in the morning.
You know.
After your CrossFit.
What's the word of the day, Mom? They probably don't call each other Mom. Mm-mm. Sis?
Maybe. I don't know.
Oh, wait. WOD is workout of the day. So WOD of the day is repetitive, like ATM machine.
Oh, yeah. What's the WOD of the
What's
dog?
the WOD, Ma? I like it.
It's a lot of quick three-letter syllables and words and shit.
I don't know much about nuns.
Yeah.
But I've seen The Sound of Music, so...
And the hills are alive with it.
With the sound of dragons.
Of dragons.
Of stones awakening.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's a cool picture. I like that in the past, before the sect was created, there were lots and lots more dragon eggs. Mm-hmm. And it all kind of like, people were finding them and breaking them open and killing them and, you know, doing horrible things. And so they are like an endangered species.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
And they were hunted for fun or for sport, and
Definitely.
their scales, because we talked about how pretty
They're like water elephants.
Yes.
Yeah.
For
Where
their
people
ivory.
are like, I'll just take dragon
They're
ivory.
water ivory.
Yeah.
I don't know what that would be, but...
scales, probably.
Yeah. They probably don't have
Maybe some have tusks. Maybe. They're more seal-like, you know? This is a cool, like...
All of a sudden it's a walrus.
You know, this is like a cool new creature we are trying to, like, design in our minds.
He just shoots water. He's like a power washer.
Yeah, so maybe having walrus tusks would make...
It would make sense.
sense why he's just kind of like...
Are they dark blue?
The dragons?
The tusks.
Or the tusks. Maybe. Maybe they're...
Cool midnight tusks.
Maybe they're white.
Makes me think of Neo Yokyo.
The dark... Johan Midnight Blue. Yeah.
Anyway.
And it's sparkling.
That's the one.
That's it.
That's the one.
Yeah, it's good.
Anybody else? Not anyone I can think of?
Nah.
Since we didn't really flesh...
I think Liam Neeson's in the movie, because he was the like father of the sea in Ponyo.
Okay.
So he's like a captain-y guy.
Okay. We talked about
Or a lighthouse man. He's like a cool hermity lighthouse man that they go visit.
He's the helper.
Yeah.
He helps them.
He's the outside source of help.
Yeah. I also want to bring it back. We talked about having the indigenous population that was, you know, like, for lack of a better term, whitewashed.
Oh, definitely.
So we should have some, like, indigenous people.
Yeah, because we just played that Never Alone game.
Oh, yeah, we did.
And
that was really cool.
Yeah, that was, like, Upper Alaskan tribes, but...
I mean, there were people everywhere.
I mean, that was such a cool, like... mythical tale as well.
And it was in some indigenous. It was cool, and
it was really cool.
They had the videos about like researching the language and stuff.
We should go back and actually like watch the
full
documentary.
Thing. Yeah, we should.
Except I think we're missing parts, which is kind of annoying.
Oh, because we didn't unlock them?
We didn't find them.
Well, cool game though.
Very cool.
Let's draw from their research. And
Fun/frustrating co-op.
We could use some language and
definitely.
I mean, I keep saying it, but representation matters.
Definitely.
So,
and I mean, there's got to be some cool voice actors of indigenous descent, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Just
Kicking around.
kicking around.
And we don't have to make it French. It's okay.
I don't think so. But there is a French dub.
Of course. May we.
Chromie isn't.
Dave 1 is now Liam Neeson.
Yeah.
P-Thug would be...
Pirate.
Yes. P-Thug the pirate.
P-Thug the pirate. The P
right.
stands for pirate.
I think we've done it.
Cool.
Yeah, I can't think of anybody.
Yeah, Awaken the Stones.
We'll
it's
get
cool.
some cool people.
I mean, you got a nun. There's plenty of nun people.
We have to have Julie Andrews. We just do.
You actually have to. It's a requirement by law. Mm-hmm. Our interns are like shouting at us, but you can't hear them. They're like, yeah, you have.
Maybe it's because they're not really...
It's in the contract.
Yeah.
We're in the studio. They're banging on the glass with paper, you know.
Uh-huh.
You get it. Really professional here.
Absolutely. Don't ever question that one.
So let's awaken the stones together and finish this episode.
Do we like hold hands or...
It's already happening.
Oh my god.
And then there's dragons everywhere.
Oh, they're
And they break
cute.
everything.
No, they're babies.
No, they break everything.
No.
You've seen kittens. They break everything.
How big are the baby dragons?
They're pretty big.
Are they like the size of a chicken?
No, I think they're a bit bigger. It
goose?
sounds like a big dog.
Big dog? Right out of the eggs?
Yeah.
I was picturing the eggs were like,
Maybe. I don't know.
like frying pan
I think there's
size.
different sized eggs.
Not that we're eating the eggs. Oh, God.
I didn't just lick my lips. But yeah, this has been Instant Anime.
Just add music.
Thanks for listening. I'm Jimmy.
I'm Sarah.
You can follow us on Twitter at Instant Anime Pod, where we post GIFs and tease upcoming episodes.
Yes, we do. Or you can check out where we host, instantanime.podbean.com. And that has all of our links. It has clickable descriptions, has the submission form, merch, all of our podcasters. That's not the word I wanted. Podcatchers.
Podcast catchers.
That's the one. And it's just where we host.
It's pretty cool. So you can listen to us, anywhere, iTunes, Apple, those are the same, Google Play, etc., Stitcher.
Spotify, we have our Spotify playlist, which has all of the seeds. That sounds weird, but all of the songs that...
All the fodder.
Aw, you're using my word. All the songs that helped us create our animes.
That are on Spotify.
Mm-hmm. Most of them.
Our podcast is also available on Spotify.
Yes.
But links are still not clickable.
I don't think so.
So if you...
We could ask them. We could email them. I don't know. We could ask. We can just tweet at them. Hey, we are a podcast, and we'd like you to address this.
And then never hear back from them.
Maybe.
Either way.
It's a new year. Anything's possible.
Suggest songs that you want to be anime, just like this one from our anonymous...
From our half-calf wizard.
Half-calf wizard. And you could be the next anime for next week when we have a new episode.
Help us start the year off right.
All right. Thanks for listening. Bye.
Bye.